he's just kind of talking about it. Sometimes it was hard for him to express um, the way he felt, or with words. It was hard for him to do that, but yet you knew um,
Mhm.
that he loved you. Sometimes he wouldn't say things, and he doesn't even know why. But you knew he loved you by the things that he did too.
Mhm.
Um, and he just came in and gave you a kiss on top of your head, like he's standing behind you. All right. Hi, Alyssa. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm great. Thanks for coming on the show. I really appreciate it. Um, I love the light, just kind of scanning. It's like you've got a little halo behind you. There's some kind of a light. It's just, yeah,
Yep.
that's perfect. I love
My
that little
mood rock.
spotlight. Oh, yeah, that's cool. All right. I'm just going to scan your energetic field here just a bit. Your spirit team is kind of taking me back to a little girl. And um, they're asking you, I don't know if you've been doing any kind of inner child work. It just feels like a little girl who's just standing there and like you're misunderstood.
Mhm.
And your voice is not being heard. And there's a part of you that you've had to almost deal with that. They're kind of taking me as you kind of grow up, they're taking me through your timeline. And you've always had to deal with that. Somehow you always feel like your words aren't worthy of being heard or something. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
And that's one that your spirit team is asking you to work on, is maybe to open up the throat chakra and to work with that little girl who doesn't feel um, I almost want to feel a sense of abandonment too. And like you just didn't have anybody in your corner.
Mhm.
And you're such a little sensitive. I can almost feel it starting to well up in you, um, just because you've always been an empath. You know what an empath is,
Yeah.
correct?
Mhm.
And it's tripped you up a lot through the years. Do you realize that?
Mhm.
Because you're getting a lot of other people's energy and you've always thought it was yours. You actually are very highly intuitive as well. Do you know that?
Mm-mm.
Okay, because they threw me into your head and almost with the third eye. Thank you. They're saying that if you so choose, of course, anybody can be really intuitive and connect with their guides. But they're saying that it's almost like you've shut yours down through the years,
Mm.
because they show me a very intuitive little girl. Someone who do you like to be by yourself? Do you almost need to be by yourself at times because you got to get away from other people's energy?
Mhm.
Um, and I hope do you know how to seal your aura?
Mm. I've done like the cocoon work before.
Okay. I have a training series you can get on there, but and I do private readings where I help people to clear their energetic field and to seal it. One thing, real quick, you can do: just envision, blow out anything that's not yours, and then envision you're inside of a disco ball.
Okay.
Another thing, gosh, see my throat. They keep talking about your throat chakra,
Mm.
and are you familiar with chakras at all?
Mhm.
Okay. We would suggest you work on that. Try doing a singing. Sing really loud, doesn't matter how good you sound. That will kind of help I know it sounds silly, but it will help you to get your voice out. So many times we see where you bite your tongue, um, and not always, but sometimes you bite. It feels more like at work where you might bite your tongue, and that's where you stuff down these emotions, and then you think, "Oh, I wish I would have said this or that." So you're going to have a lot of opportunities where you're going to be able to really kind of voice what you say and not have such a filter, because it feels like you have a wonderful filter and then almost like a tea kettle, you explode sometimes.
Mhm.
And then you say things and you're like, oh God, why did I say that? Of course,
Mhm.
we all do. We're not saying you're broken, but we're just saying that this will help, because boy, you just really beat yourself up, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Irene is so funny. Normally, she's working with your guides. They're funny too. She, they'll show me a bar, like, oh, they said you have the bar set really high for yourself, and normally they'll lower it. Irene just walked up and kicked it off to say, "Don't tell her not even to have a bar." And your team is really funny, and they want you right there when you smiled. I could hear your spirit team say, "We want to see more of this."
Okay.
You might think it feels like that you might feel like you're inside of a boxing ring. Are you going through a tough time right now?
Yeah.
Okay, because they're showing me literally like you're in a boxing ring and you feel like, I don't know if I can do this again, but there's so many people behind you, whether it be in this earth plane or on the other side. You're never alone. You have a lot of helpers. You just have to ask the ones on the other side, say, "Help me." You may not even know what you need. Say, "Help me. What do I need to do next?" Or whatever. And do it before you go to bed. That way it might, then our analytical mind calms down. And then you might be able to wake up and think, hey, I just have a great idea, but it's really spirit will help you. We do see, well, your team talks really quick, and I like that because I can pick up on it. They're showing me like, you kind of feel like you're going up a mountain. They use that symbolism. And you're like, oh, I feel like I got so much to do. It's getting harder. It's getting harder. You still have quite a ways to go because, like, again, you've set the bar really high for yourself, and they are kind of in the work arena. Okay. Do you manage people beneath you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because if not, we were going to say that's coming up right around the corner. We also see where you might, they're kind of showing me like a divide. In other words, you might take on more responsibilities. Do you work with people in different states or all over all over the United States?
I just started opening my practice. Yeah.
Okay. Because they show me that is going to really expand.
Okay.
And they just show me all over. It doesn't mean you have to travel from here to there. You could, but with all this internet stuff. But I love the way they show me, like literally like a little airplane, which tells me that your business is going to keep expanding and expanding. Because they're showing me that split off, like there's two places or something, maybe two locations or two businesses. I don't know. But whatever it is, that when you said I started my own business and we don't have to know what it is, that doesn't matter to us at this point. We see where that might really expand.
Okay.
You've kind of they're telling me, dabbled your toe into it, even though you think, wow, I've done a lot. They said you haven't seen anything yet. So it's really going to snowball in a good way.
Okay.
All right, let's see what else we've got going on here. Have you had light bulbs or lights go out or flicker a lot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's kind of your spirit guides and helpers on the other side coming in and trying to get your attention. Do you work with any of your spirit guides?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Again, I hate to keep promoting myself, but I did start to help people to connect with their spirit guides and their psychic abilities. It would be perfect for you to learn. It's all free. It's on YouTube.
Okay.
But they just keep showing me flickering and lights here. They're also been dropping coins. I know it sounds so, everybody gets coins, but they're going to be dropping a lot of coins, and you'll be like, that's weird. Like, where's all these coins coming from?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a grandfather on the other side?
Mm-hmm.
Because the grandfather's the one that's dropping the coins.
Okay.
So be prepared. He's really wanting to get your attention. Were you close with this grandfather?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because he just wants to really get your attention, almost like he wants to be a little trickster and play tricks on you, kind of,
Mhm.
to get anything to get your attention and to make you smile. He can't stand it if you're not smiling because he says, "Look at the pretty teeth." And I don't know if you spent a lot of money on your teeth or something because he's like, "That is the gold mine." Um,
Mm.
he's funny. Um, he wants me to tell you that he's always there. He kind of sits on the bed next to you. See how my throat does that? That's when they come in and want to use my voice.
Mm.
He sits with you, especially when you're emotionally upset.
Mm.
And he just comforts you and sits there, and he tells me he's a great listener. Do you ever talk to him, even though he's crossed over?
Mhm.
Because he shows me a big ear and he says he wants me to tell you he hears you talking to him. It's not like he watches every single. I always thought that was so weird. Like, oh God, do they watch me in the shower and when I'm on the toilet? But no, it's they only come in. They just see pretty much your energy. But
Okay.
when you're sad or when you all you do is think of him or call his name, and man, they're there. Twice now he's referenced cooking or food. Um, I don't know if he really enjoyed eating a lot, or what is it about your eating habits? Are they not right?
We both have a sweet tooth, so yeah, in that capacity, probably not.
Okay, well, to me, that's right because I think that's right. But I guess not even a sweet tooth, but do you? I feel like you're not like you. I eat like 3 meals a day and snacks and everything. It feels like you're not eating when you're hungry,
Mm.
or you go too long without eating. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. He kind of referenced that twice. Like maybe you could, not that you have to eat every single second, but maybe get more in a routine. I guess is what he's trying to say.
Okay.
Or a schedule. That way your body will be expecting it. Now your body's like, yikes, when are we going to eat? She keeps working. He keeps
Mhm.
going back to this working.
Mhm.
Um, he just flashed me. I don't know if did you guys ever, why is he showing me like going to the drive-in? You know how when I was a kid, you're a lot younger than me, we used to have drive-in theaters.
Mhm.
Did you ever go to a drive-in theater? I don't know why he's bringing this up.
I've been to one, but I don't remember if I've been to one with him.
Okay. Sometimes it's like playing charades with spirit, and he shows me this because he showed me his ear was really big too. So he's kind of making things bigger. So maybe he means watching movies.
Mm.
Something he either liked doing that with you, or that's something he liked to do. This is what they are supposed to do, is tell me things that they like to do.
Mhm.
Um, he's just kind of talking about it. Sometimes it was hard for him to express um, the way he felt, or with words. It was hard for him to do that, but yet you knew um,
Mhm.
that he loved you. Sometimes he wouldn't say things, and he doesn't even know why. But you knew he loved you by the things that he did too.
Mhm.
Um, and he just came in and gave you a kiss on top of your head, like he's standing behind you. Remember how I said earlier how it feels like you're in a boxing ring and that somebody was behind you? He's
Mm.
one of them that are behind you. Almost like he's keeps saying, keep push. He loves the way that you kind of push yourself out into areas that make you uncomfortable. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
And he says that's the way you really grow, because he's saying that when you get to the other side, nothing is worse than having regrets like, oh, I wish I would have done this. But then, oh, I didn't do it because I was scared of failure. He doesn't want you to have any regrets. And
Okay.
so far, he says you're doing a wonderful job, and you have powered through. He says you've powered through a lot and you've overcome a lot, even in the last 5 years. Does that make sense?
Mhm.